And the search for justice in the murder of Agnes Wanjiru, a 21-year-old woman from Laikipia County, has finally made a breakthrough over a decade since she was murdered. Several soldiers from the United Kingdom who were training under the British Army Training Unit Kenya, that's Batuk.
British troops who commit murder on Kenyan soil might have to answer for their crimes in a Kenyan court.
The Director of Criminal Investigations, George Kinoti, has revealed that Agnes Wanjiru, who was allegedly killed by a British soldier in Nanyuki back in 2012, was thrown into a septic tank while still alive. Meanwhile, a team of...
In the heart of Kenya lies Nanyuki, a town shadowed by a tragedy that has echoed through time. This is the story of Agnes Wanjiru, a young mother whose life was brutally cut short, and the quest for justice that remains unfulfilled. Born in 1991, Agnes Wanjiru was raised in Nanyuki. She attended primary school there and later secondary school. Even though the name of her primary school is not well known, she attended Gakawa Secondary School, completing her education in 2009. Known for her warm smile and determination, Agnes inspired to provide a better future for her family. By 2012, as a 21-year-old single mother, she worked hard to support her young daughter, Stacy. On the evening of March 31st, 2012, Agnes visited the Lions Court Hotel in Nanyuki, a local frequented by British soldiers from the nearby Duke of Lancaster's regiment. Witnesses recall her engaging with several soldiers, sharing laughter and stories. As the night deepened, she was last seen leaving the hotel's bar in the company of one soldier, heading towards the guest rooms. Agnes had visited Lions Court Hotel in the company of her two friends, Florence Mugo and Susan. That night marked the last time Agnes was seen alive. Her sudden disappearance left her family in anguish, searching for answers that seemed elusive. 2 months later, a hotel worker noticed a foul smell coming from the septic tank. Upon inspection, the decomposed body of Agnes Wanjiru was discovered, her naked form bearing the marks of a violent end. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community and raised pressing questions about the events of that fateful night. In 2019, a Kenyan inquest led by Principal Magistrate Njeri Thuku concluded that Agnes had been fully killed, pointing to the involvement of British soldiers. Despite these, no charges were filed. Reports surfaced of a soldier allegedly confessing to the murder only to be silenced by superiors. Was there a deliberate effort to shield the perpetrators from justice? The Duke of Lancaster's regiment, stationed in Nanyuki for training, had a history of interactions with the local community. While many soldiers upheld their duty with honor, some incidents marred their reputation. Allegations of misconduct, including the inappropriate behavior of a color sergeant in 2021, raised concerns about the regiment's conduct abroad. Agnes's family, especially her daughter Stacy, has been left in a void of grief and unanswered questions. Despite the inquest findings, the lack of accountability has deepened their sorrow. In 2023, they appealed to King Charles III during his visit to Kenya, seeking acknowledgement and justice for Agnes. Their plea remains a poignant reminder of the enduring pain caused by this unresolved tragedy. The media played a crucial role in bringing Agnes's story to global attention. Investigators revealed that some soldiers mocked her death in private chats, displaying a disturbing lack of empathy. These revelations intensified public outcry, prompting both Kenyan and British authorities to revisit the case. Yet, the wheels of justice turned slowly, leaving many to wonder, is justice delayed, justice denied? The case strained diplomatic relations between Kenya and the UK.
Defense cooperation agreement between Kenya and the United Kingdom, which were debated by the National Assembly, now await ratification. The proposed change was sparked by the alleged murder of Agnes Wanjiru by a British soldier in Nanyuki over a decade ago. And as Victoria Rubadiri now reports, the precedent-setting move could bring justice to the...
Such cases of murder, runaway murder, degradation of the environment will not happen if officers from Kenya were training in the UK, for instance. We should not allow that to happen.
Crime is crime, and murder is a crime. And therefore, we cannot exempt murder among those crimes or criminal acts that the host nation is required to try. When you commit murder, Madam Speaker, in a host nation, that host nation must have the jurisdiction to try you.
Ongoing investigations have faced hurdles, with jurisdictional challenges and bureaucratic delays impeding the progress. The British Army's presence in Kenya came under scrutiny, with calls for greater accountability and transparency. Amidst these tensions, the central question persists: who will answer for Agnes Wanjiru's death? The story of Agnes Wanjiru is a haunting reflection of justice unfulfilled. A young mother, full of dreams, met a tragic end, and her family continues to seek answers. As time passes, the demand for justice grows louder, echoing a universal plea that every life, regardless of status or nationality, deserves dignity and justice. Will Agnes's story compel us to confront uncomfortable truths and ensure that such shadows never silence another soul? Agnes Wanjiru was more than just a name. She was a daughter, a sister, and most importantly, a mother. Her life, filled with dreams and struggles, was cut tragically short, leaving a void that no family should ever endure. To Agnes's family, especially her daughter Stacy, we extend our deepest sympathies. May you find strength in the love that surrounds you and the hope that justice will one day prevail.